used to be that if you cannot go to London, go to Lagos. That was the legend in Freetown. If you can't go to London, go to Lagos. Would anybody come to our filthy country again? This unsafe country that we built for ourselves. Engage with this system, because what we have built as a society today is not sustainable. It is not sustainable. At some point, everything built on injustice will implode.
Thank you so much. I'm your brother secret, and I welcome you to Apostolic Insight. The situation in Ekiti has to do with the man of the people, the human rights activist, Dele Farotimi, is not too encouraging. Except we are proactive, except we organize ourselves, come out to defend the constitutional rights of Dele Farotimi, the court may sit on the 20th, or 20th may come. They will give one reason or the other why the court may not sit on that day, or they will sit and will not grant him bail. May God forbid that Dele Farotimi will stay in prison till the end of this year. May God forbid. May it not work. It is important members of the human family who fear God get to know why we need to act. If you fail to grant justice as commanded by God, it is evil of monumental proportion. That's why, you see, we cannot just be praying, asking God to do this for us and do the other one for us. But what God expects from us, we will not do it. It's not just giving God money or project or whatever. That's not just what He expects from us. In human relationship, there are things God expects from us. If we want Him to answer our prayer, if we want Him to heal our sicknesses, if we want Him to prosper us, there are things God expects from us. If you read Psalm 82, God says we must let the oppressed go free. But I want to draw our attention to Jeremiah 21 verse 12. God told covenant Israel, if you will not deliver him that is spoiled out of the hand of the oppressor, God said, his fury will rise up and burn his own people. Why? He said, because of the evil of their doing. That is to say, if we fail to grant justice, God's anger will come upon us. That's what God said in His word. Forever, the word of God is settled in heaven. So, there is a case of gross injustice. We are not taking side with anybody. We have only said, this man has written this book, and he said the content represents the truth and nothing but the truth. He also said he has presented that truth in righteousness. Then he said, he's presenting this truth not for his own personal interest, not that he wants to make money from this truth, but for the good of generations unborn, that Nigeria cannot continue this way. If this criminal enterprise is not dismantled, there is no hope for our children. There is no hope for generations unborn. So to secure the future, so it will not be mortgaged. That is the reason Dele Farotimi wrote Nigeria and its criminal justice system. He wants to bring to the fore, to the table, for attention, for the consent, for people to show consent, the criminality going on in our justice system. And that's what making foreign investors not to come to Nigeria. Multinationals who are here, they are exiting the country, they are finding their way out. Certain things make it possible. You can see how land belonging to the Lord Bedra was just taken from them. Go and find out if due process was followed. So, Dele Farotimi is fighting for the common good of all. We need to organize ourselves to obey God, to grant justice. We need to produce poster. We need to produce a banner, whatever we need, whether billboard, to cry out to the powers that be to free this man. We are not saying he should not face the case brought against him. No, we are not saying that. We are saying detaining him and amending charges does not present our country well. You file a charge on the 4th of December. On the 10th, you amend the charge. You are at Federal High Court with another set of charges. It's not speaking well for our country. That's what we are saying. We are not saying if anybody have anything against him, that person should not pursue that case or get justice. But if you want to get justice, this man also deserves justice. Why is he in prison when the allegation against him has not been presented in court? And he has not been given an opportunity to defend himself. These are the issues. So let Nigerians come together, members of the human family who believe in justice, who fear God, and you want God to answer your prayer, obey God. Let us organize ourselves to seek for justice for Dele Farotimi, as God commanded in Jeremiah 21 verse 12, so that God's anger will not come upon us. It is then necessary that we should, God has given the word, let us accept to be those that will publish it. In that case, we need to share the video, so that it will be said, great were the company of them that publish it. Today is Dele Farotimi. We do not know who will be the next victim tomorrow. There's a common saying now everywhere: let Nigeria not happen to you. That's prayer. People now pray. Let Nigeria not happen to you. It then means we know there's a problem. But organize ourselves and deal with it once and for all. That's what we have not done. Dele Farotimi is in front now. He has shown the way. We need to back him. Every Tom and Harry knows that the judiciary is rotten. Even judges, they know. The Chief Judge of the Federation said it not long ago. Everywhere, lawyers are saying it every day, that the corruption in judiciary is massive. They know about it. It's not something anybody can wish away. Let us organize ourselves and insist on justice for Dele Farotimi. Whichever way, whichever action we need to do, peacefully, according to the provisions of the law, let us embark on it to put pressure on the powers that be to do the right thing. So that latest, he should not even stay till December 20th to be granted bail. If we tell government, let the right thing be done now. The same thing they did with the hunger protesters from the north. Tinubu gave order. The court sat immediately and they were released. The same thing can be done for Dele Farotimi.